Doodly doo 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 doo. Doo doo. Doo 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 doo. I think we're all good. Looks good to me. Everybody's on here. Woot. Okay. Wow, that actually kind of hurt. Ah, let's get to it. Welcome all to another episode of AE D&D. This is the second to last or third to last run for Barntome. After this, we will be kicking it over to Donnie Danger, who is DMing. What do you call yours again, Donnie?
Powerless.
Powerless. Yes, that's right. We'll be after. So probably around the time the guys actually finish this floor, we'll be kicking it over to Powerless with Donnie Danger. Just depends on how many episodes that takes. Last time we had a bit of a role play session as the guys recovered from another near-death situation. They are finding out that the challenge rooms and areas with actually decent loot are far harder than the simple areas that are just kind of on the pathway. Who's to say whether or not they're going to finish exploring the northern section of this floor? We'll find out. We kick it off to them starting off at the start of this floor.
Like, I know I talked some shit last time, but I am actually a little bit curious about what's in some of these treasure rooms, namely the ones that we haven't explored. So, I mean, I wouldn't be opposed to exploring a little bit.
Well, good, because I was planning on just beeline straight for that room. And this time, I have to make sure we spread out once we get in the room.
Sure.
Yeah,
Say something if you don't like where I'm standing, because I won't always know.
well, I feel like we do better when we're spread out. And if we're all clumped up in the one spot, it can lead to issues. Sounds like a plan?
So let's do it.
It works.
Oh, how about, since it's been twice in a row that Drusilla didn't get to take care of the bollywogs, she can have at it first go. 'Cause apparently Ben and I are too good at clearing them out.
Oh, that's right. You guys cleared them out like round one. As like both times we've done this, I've heard fighting, and as I go to investigate, they're already dead.
Yeah, I cleared out the known pathways. The areas that are still hidden behind the fog of war are the areas that you know contain enemies. Just you don't know where the enemies are, which is why the fog of war exists.
I'm gonna take the back, and I'm gonna just like prep my hands to cast a spell.
Okay, so my minion's already out. All right, I don't need to spend any time summoning that thing.
Who's getting a phone call?
That was my alarm.
Oh. Why do you have an alarm? You're off work tomorrow. Oh, no, tomorrow's Thursday. Never mind.
Yeah, I have no idea what that alarm was for.
Wake up from
I'm
a
just
nap.
lazy and don't cancel all my alarms when I should. Anyways, this right here is the Ballywog room coming up.
Well, the one below you and the one above you are both Pollywog rooms, yes.
All right.
You
Well,
can either enter from the side we're on or the hallway going upward.
Yeah, this is all empty space up here.
okay, well, I'm going to barge right into this door over here. And
You're going in ready, so I'm not going to have them ambush you because you are expecting them. But,
well, I was
move.
going to do two things of preparation before beginning my turn. I'm going to imbue weapon with shadow magic, just so I don't need to waste a bonus action doing that.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to use Paragon Surge.
Okay. Get to where you guys want to be when he barges through the door. You will go here.
I'm there.
You two want to stay there? Okay. Then I shall
I
reveal the
said
area.
I'm there. I'm not speaking for Ben.
I was talking to you.
I'm where I am.
Okay. There we go. Roll initiative.
Boom, 13.
9 for Cromtech.
And Ben got a
7.
7. You got a 13, Donnie. Roll again.
$16.
Good shit.
Okay. So you run in knowing full well that you guys are engaged in combat. And Drusilla, you get first go.
All right. Let's see what we got here. We got... This should be pretty simple. Since I got Shadow Smite, I don't even need to get back close. I could just swing at the shadows under their feet.
Indeed, you can.
Standing where I am, since I got the drop on them, I'm just going to swing at this guy's feet 4 times.
Okay. Well, obviously the nat 20 hits. The nat 1 does not hit. The 8 doesn't hit, but the 18 does hit. So you get 1 where you double your dice roll, and 1 regular hit, and 1 that will have some sort of a consequence. I will figure that out as you roll damage.
8 plus 2. I get to add. Sorry, give me a second. I get to add. That's why melee plus 4, so that's plus 5. I deal 9, 13 physical damage. And 6 shadow damage.
Okay, so I figured out what I want to do, and this is how we're going to role play this. So basically, you come in, and your guns are blazing. You know, you're excited. You've seen, well, heard Ben and Cromtech just devastate these bollywogs several times. So your first swing, comes off pretty good. You get in there good, and then you get a shadow smite up on its up through its shadow, and you tag it for some damage. But your second swing on that first set, you kind of like stumble a bit. You trip over your own feet a little bit in your own excitement, giving the Bollywog time to reach back and grab the shroom. This is going to be at disadvantage because I'm not going to be that mean. When he rolled 2 17s, throwing in a 20. So he reaches back, grabs the shroom, and throws it at you. He cannot throw that entire distance. He's got a 60-foot range. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. Oh, yep, you are 55 feet away. Essentially, the shroom's going to land like right here and just fucking explode. Roll a strength check. And then your second swing comes in strong and hard as you see the shroom flying at you. You kind of panic a little more. You miss, but then like something clicks probably through your Paragon Surge's boost in intelligence, and your nat 20 just finishes him off like a giant shadow sword comes through his chest.
Nice. Well,
You failed your strength check. You are poisoned.
that all happened very fast. I was going to move my minion in front of me just for a little barricade, but all that just happened way too quickly for me to even mention that.
Okay.
Wow. As I recall, being
So,
poison
yeah.
sucked.
Yeah, you're basically okay. First, you're gonna take 3d6 damage. I had to reread it all. So you take 12 poison damage, and then you are going. What's your strength modifier?
1.
Wow, you just are not built to be poisoned.
Nope.
Who is?
You light yourself on fire.
What?
You die in 11 hours, unless you can cure yourself of the spore.
The fuck? Okay.
And that guy's dead. Delete turn order. So Crown Tech, you are up next.
I'm assuming I heard that kind of like big boom.
Yeah,
know what
it's
it
a big
is.
old boom. Yeah,
You just saw me open the door. Yeah! And then.
yeah, pretty much.
I didn't realize. I thought there were no doors. I thought it was just like a walk-in, like. Anyway, but yeah, so I know what that sound is, and I'm like, well, this will be fun. I wanna like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Your line of sight. Can I see that mushroom behind? Like which mushroom's still there?
This one is gone.
Okay, so can I see that one that's still there, or is it like
Well,
hidden?
yeah.
Okay.
No, it's just a mushroom. It's not like the Bullywug's trying to hide it.
I'm gonna dual cast flame swirl on top of the same spot.
Okay. So you're blowing up the mushroom on purpose.
I will be, yes.
He fails his strength save.
Here, but good. So yeah, I'm gonna cast one there,
Mhm.
and then I'm gonna cast one on the other guy just for good measure.
Okay, so this one, I'll have your old damage for this guy, but the one up top is basically once you cast your flame sphere, like the spore explodes. He gets a big breath of poison, and then everything just lights on fire. So not only do you have your regular flaming, you're doing spear or swirl.
Swirls.
You're the flaming swirl, but there's like this sparking, popping as the spores that exploded are igniting and kind of blowing up and just decimating the entire area. And that guy's dead. And then this guy you just kind of cook.
Cool.
So that's it. That's it for combat. Those are all dead.
Okay. Great. What happened last time? Did you just like go to a medic or something, Ben?
You will recall last time that you argued with Ben and Kromtech about how they got rid of the spheres that were the spores that were killing him because Kromtech sat there and lit him on fire 3 times to kill all the spores.
Fuck.
But it was effective.
It was. It worked.
At least for the continual damage.
I don't recommend it.
I've had worse things happen to me. But I mean, okay. I gotta recall us asking people topside if they had a cure for this, right?
Oh, they do. Yeah. Once he exited the tent, once you guys exited the dungeon that run, he was rushed to their private little poison area in the tent.
How long's the detox period?
I don't know. It was just a long rest, but basically, you got 11 hours until you die. After that, if you get to them before then, you'll be fine. If you don't, you die.
7 hours isn't that bad. It's like a
In,
full dungeon run right there.
in the grand scheme of things, it's less than a dungeon run.
Yeah, light me on fire and heal me up. We'll finish this run, and I will definitely remember to ask them to heal me when we get back.
Um. eh, okay, so I'm picturing this like I just got done doing the swirls, and so then I start walking back to the group, and as I walk up, Drusilla's kind of like doing mental math in her head of like, okay, 11 hours, 7, and like remembering what happened last time, and then she just turns, all right, light me on fire, and I'm just at loss for.
Come on, don't pretend you don't want to, Crown Tech.
Sees all those flame swirls. All right, do me next.
Um. Okay, but you're gonna have to get in a better position. I don't want to cook Ben and myself here.
Okay. Hold on, wait. I gotta hype myself up.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you're gonna want something to bite on. This kind of sucks. I'm not gonna lie.
I take off one of my gloves and put it in my mouth.
The
Okay.
gloves are made out of onyx. Oh, wait, no, you
Okay.
don't have the gloves yet.
Yeah.
You have the greaves. Never mind. I stand corrected. Or what's the
Okay.
gloves?
What?
I think you have the gloves and the greaves.
Oh, really?
I
Huh.
don't remember.
I pull a sock out of one of my pockets. Forgot I had that thing there.
I could always toss you a blood clot to
Yep.
chew on.
Onyx gauntlets contains the necromancer, and then you have the onyx leggings, who you do not know is inside of it because they have not chosen to speak to you.
I just grabbed some dirty rag from somewhere. I'm sure I got something on me. Okay, Chrome Tech, light me up.
All right,
I say as I bite down.
stand back, and I'm ready. And I look at Ben. I look back at her. I'm like, "Are you sure you want to do this?"
How bad can it be?
Famous last
All
words.
right, and then I do the same as last time. I do 2 overlapping in the same with a 5-foot diameter.
Yep, condensing them as much as you can. Roll 4d6 plus your modifier, because I think you leveled up that skill last time.
And not to interrupt, but as soon as the fire is over with, I'm gonna cast Bloodbath to sort of muffle the screams and help maintain what dignity she has left.
Gotcha.
I picture just like she's just searing, and then all of a sudden, as soon as they disappear, just like a blood bubble, and then it just kind of like inflates because of all the hot air that's just the steam of the blood.
Oh yeah, you still hear muffled screams for sure.
Okay, so
You take
It's so much worse than I thought it would be.
well, you take 15 damage first of all. Then Ben, roll your healing.
And
nice.
You gain 10 of the 15 back. Sadly, though, you are still poisoned.
Because I don't think it worked. And everything hurts.
If you remember correctly, it did take 3 tries to fully cleanse Ben before they were done.
Hey, yo, fuck this. I'm gonna go get cured. I'll be back once I'm ready, or
You
I don't
know
know.
that that's like a 6-hour wait, right?
Uh, light me up again.
Can I don't hesitate this time. Like, she's like, she kind of, I picture like she's mad. She's like, I don't feel better. Light me up, and poof. As soon as she says it, like, doesn't even get like a warning
Okay.
this time. Just complete opposite of the first one.
Another blood bubble for 9.
Okay, so how much damage are you doing?
Well, yeah.
Better.
Oh,
So you
ow.
take 22, you gain 9, so ultimately you take 13. Um,
Wow.
I will do my thing. Okay. So at this point, you're charred. You know, like your leather armor's all charred. Your onyx is kind of sooty as your skin kind of flakes off on top of it. Even though the blood is healing you and making you regrow new skin, you just stood in fire tornadoes. You've got at least 3rd-degree burns. But the persistent cloud of spores is gone.
She's
You
no longer
still have
glowing to me and
yep,
Ben.
yep. Yepers, you remember correctly. You still have the 11-hour timeline before you die, but you are not taking continual damage anymore from the spores.
Guys, I feel a million times better. Oh, yeah, that wasn't so bad. Uh,
I walk over. I'm like, I mean, you're not glowing, but I don't think you're better technically, but yeah, if you say so.
good.
I feel a little better.
Your calls. Yeah, hi, answer. Let's go kill something.
Oh, yeah, okay. Um, who's leading? I'm pretty sure we just gotta go straight from here.
I'll lead the way.
Thank you, Ben. Oh my god. Uh,
Yeah, it's all fun and games until your marrow boils and your bones crack.
I'm fine, Minion. Don't look at me that way.
I'm just here. Slight satisfaction
I could see you kind of whistling as you walk.
after like Drusilla, as much of a pain in the ass she was like leaving the dungeon last time, gives me quite a bit of satisfaction. I mean, I'm upset she's poisoned and it has to be done, but still.
Hey, you too, Zern. Shut the fuck up. I yell at my sword.
All right,
Okay.
so
So,
Can
for a reminder, the things in here, you guys do know they are tools.
can I give him a
Um,
rundown of where I saw them the last time?
Sure.
If by chance that they're in the same location. There's one up the ramp on your right, one all the way across on the right, and then one straight ahead by the table.
now if I remember last time, they were drawn to my blood magic, so I'll make sure to not have anything active when I go in there. Hopefully, I can fly under the radar.
Smart.
Yeah, it is smart. Part of me wants to say no just because you're covered in bloody magic engravings, but at the same point, it's a good idea. So I'll make you roll a d. D100. You get above 50, you can fly out of the radar. If you get below 50, they will sense the latent magic in your sigils.
Oh, bummer.
Okay.
Oh, I reactivate imbue weapon.
Okay.
I'm going in last. So
Okay. So you do not actually know that they can sense you. You are still attempting what you stated you were going to attempt.
Yeah, I'm not activating anything before entering the room.
Yep. Are you guys the way you want to be when you enter the doors?
no.
Yeah, hold on. Run this by me again. Which door are we entering? Is it
One
this one?
straight
One.
up.
This one? I want to be able to at least see what's in there, so I'll be behind Ben so I can shadow smite, sword swing some stuff. I guess I'll have my minion over here too, just to protect me from anything that tries to I don't know, attack from the side.
Ground
I'm
tech,
just gonna.
I'm good back
where you
here.
want to be. You good back there? Okay.
Yeah.
So let me know when you're ready to open the door.
Okay.
There you go. Okie dokie. So you guys are ready for the attack. So I'm not gonna have it be an ambush again like just before with the bollywogs. You're prepared. There's no sneaking up on you, but you are also not sneaking up on them. So as soon as you open the door, everybody roll initiative.
18.
14.
A solid 6.
Okay, so
Wannabe.
turn. Turn. Okay. Drusilla, you are once again up first.
Okay. So I've learned my lesson. Screw this fungus. I'm not going to give him a chance to use it. So I use 3 of my swings to destroy each of these funguses. Do I have to roll a hit? I mean, there's.
Hold on.
Fun guy.
You essentially what you get, yes, you get 4 swings, but 2 swings are one action and 2 swings are another action. So you only get 2 actions. So you can't target with each individual swing. You can target 2 swings for for 2 attacks.
Oh,
So you could target 2 of the mushrooms with 2 attacks each, or some other shit like that. But you can't use each swing individually.
oh, well, that sucks. Well, anyways, I'll go and destroy this one. Hopefully, it blows this guy up with it.
Mhm.
And we're gonna try and get tricksy. I'm gonna try and bat this one into this guy over here.
I with Shadow Smite, no. You can attack it, and it's a 20-foot radius, so 5, 10. He would be in the radius, but
I'll do that.
yeah. Okay.
Good enough for
So
me.
I'm not really roll hit. You don't really have to roll damage. If you manage to hit him, they'll blow up. What's the AC?
It's
Your mom.
over
Okay,
19.
you're good. No, I was wondering about the 5, but then I realized the 14 would have hit it anyway, so it's not that big of a deal. Okay, so this one goes poof. This one goes poof, and then they have a strength of 4. One of them passes, one fails. He'll take 10 damage. He's essentially poisoned and dies in 16 hours. Okay.
Excellent. We've already
Ben,
won.
you're up.
All right. 2.
Ben,
Yep. Move up to this guy, and I'm gonna start punching him.
am I not hearing you guys, or am I not hearing Ben?
I mean, he's got pneumonia. He is pretty quiet. He's gonna go up and punch one of them.
I'm punching this guy.
I just didn't know if I wasn't hearing anything.
I can't
Punching
tell
that
you
guy?
what you're hearing or not. It's your ears.
Yeah. You don't got to be a smartass about it.
I mean,
You hit.
yeah, I do. I always do.
You hit again. You miss.
So that's 2 hits.
Yes.
Oh, I forgot to add a +1. Does a 14 hit?
No.
Okay. That's a total of 14 damage, and I heal for 7.
Not bad. Iron Jesus doesn't completely hate you today.
I gotta catch a break sometime.
Okay, well, sadly, it is that guy's turn. So he's going to come at you with his multi-attack. A 9 and a 22.
The 22 hits.
Okay, so roll the strength while I roll damage. You fail. You take 12 damage and you are grappled. Roll another strength. You fail again. You are paralyzed. Next turn, you can roll strength to try to get out. Up next is this guy. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6. Then this guy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then Kromtek.
That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm gonna walk up over here so I'm ready to move next turn. Meanwhile, I walk past the minion and I look, what the hell are you doing back here? Aren't you supposed to be in there? And then I
Minion
see
just
Drusilla and I'm like, Drusilla, I thought you were already in the room. Why are you blocking the door again?
There's room right next to me. Come on in. There's
You got to
plenty of room.
understand that his spells are line of sight. So if you're standing in front of him, he cannot cast.
Well, okay. I'm not entirely to blame. I did say to say something, you know.
Is that all you're doing, or are you preparing something?
Do I have, if I don't move all the way over there, do I have line of sight to that one guy from here?
I'd say no because of this.
Okay. Then yeah. I'm
Richard Shower.
I want to do actually I want to look to a far distance space and I want to cast dancing lights again.
Okay, so for you, line of, let's see, there's a thingy that I can do, isn't there? That does just like a line. Yeah. Yeah, that works. Perfect. So you can see up to like that thingy, the mushroom.
Okay. Then I'll do a little yellow. Just want to do a little dancing lights because
Yep.
I remember that they it paused them for a second.
Roll what you would. This is basically your fireball spell, right?
Yeah, kind of like a weak fire.
Yeah. So roll what you would for damage.
Oh, not D20. Da-da-da.
Okay.
Full 21.
So Ben is already entangled, and you two are pretty far away. So your dancing lights actually do have an effect on this one. The intensity of your fire is actually kind of drawing its eye, so it may or may not approach your lights next turn.
Okay, I just want pretty colors. That's it for
Drusilla,
my
you're
turn.
up.
All right. I guess I need to get out of Cromtech's way, so I shimmy 1, 2, 3. Be fine. And 2 sword swings on this guy.
Mhm.
2 on this guy. One of them should be weakened, I think.
The unnatural 20 hits, but then that one obviously misses.
Oopsies. Okay, well, he takes 8 physical damage.
Which one is this?
The leftmost one.
Okay.
And 4 shadow damage. 12 altogether.
Okay, so as you're swinging, you're also kind of concentrating. You just kind of got yelled at again, and you're a little panicky. So it grazes him, does some damage, but you can tell there wasn't quite as much power in your second swing due to the sort of panic of your first swing.
Also, everything still hurts.
You were on fire a little bit ago. Yes. Roll your second hits for the second guy. The unnatural 21 hits. The 15 does not.
Oh.
Well, at least you don't got a nat 1 this time.
He takes 7 physical damage. And 1 shadow damage.
Okay. You gonna move your minion, or are you done?
Minion's gonna sprint all the way up here, right?
Sprint is 6, but that's all his action.
Yeah.
Okay,
Well,
Ben, you're
yeah.
up. Roll strength, good sir.
Alrighty, here goes nothing.
You are still paralyzed.
That's my turn.
What's their bonus to hit? I think it's 6. Yep. Okay, I got a 13 and a 14.
They both hit.
Really? Did you not
Yeah.
activate your blood armor?
No, I went in with it off,
But
and
then
before I could
you had.
activate it, I was paralyzed.
What about the turn when you went and puncher-sized him?
I was trying to be sneaky.
Oh, good role play. Good role play, sir. I'm sorry that sucks for you, but good role play.
Yeah, it's a bummer.
Okay, so it would be 46 plus 8. You take 18 damage. That's actually a pretty shitty roll, so you kind of lucked out a bit. You just get squeezed a bit.
These things give really shitty hugs.
Okay, up next is this guy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And up next is this guy. Let's do this. Okay, so he is entranced a little bit. So he uses his movement to get close, but when he gets close enough to feel the heat, he kind of goes, "Oh, yeah, that's not actually a person." But since he moved away, he can't really do much else. So that ends his turn. And Kromtech, you're up.
Cool. So I want to start walking. Go like 1, 2, 3, and then if I see this guy, I want to just full out use one of my actions to sprint.
Mm-hmm.
So 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then I'm going to finish walking the first 3. Just to
You're on top of a table.
lean up against the table.
I guess.
Is that better?
Yes.
At this point, I'm like, well, looks like I only have one shot at this because I feel like I'm in trouble. So I'm gonna cast with both hands. Flame swirl. I want to do the center it right on them. Or
Okay.
no, actually, I'm just gonna cast them normally. 2 flame swirls, and then I want to follow those up with the flame bullets, one at each of them. Like the
You used one of your actions to sprint, so you only got one action.
True. I'm just gonna do flame swirl.
Okay.
Centered on the guy, and then centered on this guy. So they each take 10.
What's with the 15-foot square that suddenly appeared?
That's 50
Yeah.
foot square.
It's gone now.
That's all you then.
Somebody was doing it. Okay. That's it for you?
Yeah. And then I
Okay,
brace myself.
Drusilla, you are up.
Okay, I'm going to take 2 swings at this dude over here.
Okay. Miss. Miss.
Oof. I'm going to take 2 more swings at him. Ah.
The nat 20 hits. Double your damage roll.
A 6 plus 5. 11 physical. And 4 shadow damage.
Okay. You can roleplay it however you wish.
I'm just swinging my shadow sword around. Hey, take that, you stupid goobers.
Okay. Ben, you're up. Roll strength.
That'll be the plaque on the statue they make to you.
Take that, you stupid goobers. You succeed. You are no longer paralyzed. But it's the end of your turn. It took like all your effort to do that. So you are still grappled.
All right. Well, one problem at a time.
I got a 14 and an 11.
The 14 hits.
You take 13 damage. Okay, this guy down here is next. He's going to take a d6 because that flame swirl is still going. 1. And then promptly go attack Drusilla.
Oh shit! I thought he was alive, and that you forgot to like cross him out. I didn't know he was. I thought he was dead.
I'm assuming the nat 20 hits.
Yeah.
You take 6, 12. So 16 damage. And then roll a strength check.
14.
Nope. You. Well, wait. Yep. You succeed. Tie goes to the roller. You are not grappled, good sir. Congratulations.
Thanks.
Okay, this guy is going to take a flame damage for 4. And then 1, 2, 3, 5. Ouch. Nat 20 and a 14.
Both hit.
This is the nat 20, so that's 8 times 2 is 16, so 20 damage. And then this is the regular for another 12 damage. So 32 damage.
Bless you.
Bless you. Roll strength.
I'm pretty sure I'm gonna fail.
Yeah. You never know. R and Jesus may love you. You failed. Sorry. Roll strength again to see if you get poisoned. Wow. 2 10s in a row, man. I think Ben's rubbing some of that bad RNG hate on you.
I'm just this, like, there, paralyzed, annoyed. I'm like, how did I get here? Someone was supposed to be distracting this one. I can't say it out loud because I'm paralyzed, but that's what
Yeah.
I'm thinking.
Luckily, it is your turn next, so you can attempt to at least be unparalyzed.
Well, I roll at the end of my turn, right?
But yeah, essentially.
Even though I can't move, am I still able to cast something
Let me see.
since it's from within?
Yep, I'm gonna Google it. Oh, great Google. What do you tell me?
We don't have any vocational movements or whatever thing
Deadly
associated
conditions.
to mine.
Unlike the prone condition where your attacks and movements are hampered but easily resolved, it means you are frozen in place, vulnerable, and at the mercy of your foes. The paralyzed creature is incapacitated and cannot move or speak. The creature automatically fails strength and dexterity saving throws. Which doesn't make sense because it says you can make a strength throw to save yourself. Well, it's Constitution. The strength for me. Never mind. I'm sorry. Attack rolls against the creature have advantage. Any attack that hits the creature is a critical hit if the attacker is within 5 feet of the creature. Essentially makes creatures can duck. First off, you're incapacitated, which means you cannot take actions or reactions. So no, because you can't take an action.
Okay. 14.
But you're no longer paralyzed. Congratulations, sir. You are still grappled, though.
Okay.
Drusilla, you managed to avoid being grappled, so you are free to do what you wish.
Okay, I'm gonna just hope that I get lucky and my minion can finish this guy off so I could handle one of these other guys.
Yeah, that's not a good thought process, but go for it.
12.
No,
I call out,
misses.
hey Drusilla, you know if you move your minion if he moves over a little bit, you might actually get flanking bonuses.
Shit, see, I
Food
was
for
thinking
thought.
about that the prior turn and then I just forgot.
I'm standing, I'm like hanging because the guy's holding me up in the air and I'm just like looking. And I'm like, hey
I have you in
Drusilla.
mind. I have you in mind. I have me in mind first.
Okay.
Well, you
I'm
failed
gonna
both.
Here's
gonna
something you could do, since creatures only get one reaction per round. You could move minion away to proc an op attack. That way, it'll free you up to move away from it because it'll have already used its reaction.
I'm not grappled. I was just going to kill it.
No,
okay.
he,
I
he was moving
didn't know if
his.
you wanted some space.
He always forgets that like if you're kitty corner, you don't get flanking. You have to actually be across the monster.
Yeah, I always forget that. Anyways, I'm going to try and kill this guy.
The 19 hits, the 12 does not.
This guy's got to be like just about there. He takes 15 damage total.
You are taking the MP cost out for every turn for keeping your skill imbued, all right? Right?
Yeah, I've lost like 55 MP since we started this dungeon run.
Okay, just making sure. Sometimes you forget. It's not dead, by the way.
Is this a Bollywog?
No, these are tools.
Oh, these are tools. Oh, shit.
Yeah, he said that at the
Since
beginning.
when do bollywogs grapple and paralyze you?
Shit. I don't know. My minion's gonna move to oh, not that.
That's you.
To create an opportunity attack.
Misses. Only rolled a 9.
All right. And I'm going to disengage to who's grappled or paralyzed right now?
They're both grappled. Neither one is paralyzed.
Well, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to help Ben get ungrappled.
Okay, how do you plan on doing that?
Can I hit this thing to do that?
You can roll to attack with the intent, but we'll have to see how your roll goes. You're an asshole, cat.
It's a cat. It's their job.
Yeah.
21.
Not bad. Role play it. Tell me how you're doing this.
Okay, so instead of like doing my double swing thing, I'm doing a weird thing where I'm trying to like chop this guy's arm so he lets go of Ben. So that's why I only rolled one attack. And I'm just like stabbing at this guy's arm, like just straight up trying to thrust it through his forearm. Yeah.
Roll damage. You're still an asshole.
Ooh. Min roll. Take 6 from the physical. I guess I forgot I still had Shadow Smite, so I probably didn't need a waltz right up here.
It's a D4, isn't it? You've been rolling a D4 this whole time. Oh no, you have been rolling a D6.
It's a D6, right?
Get off me, asshole. Yeah, you're right. I was wrong.
Yeah, so he takes a total of 12 damage, and hopefully lets go of Ben so that somebody else can do things in this fight.
So you stab into it, but it's kind of like your sword just kind of dents. It's tighten a little bit, but then you activate your shadow that's enchanted in it, and it actually opens up inside the shadow of the claw, spreading it a little bit. And Ben does drop to the floor. Ben, you're up.
Thank you.
I just imagine Drusilla coming over there and then like breaking the grapple, but then immediately after Ben just goes back into grapple because he wanted to be grappled with the guy because it made it like his attacks easier.
What attacks?
Your punches. Remember last time when you were grappled, you were able to punch as if he was flat-footed as well.
Oh yeah, it's just I've spent this entire fight paralyzed
When
too.
it comes to grappling, I don't think punching is necessarily easier when you're rolling on the floor with an enemy.
He's not rolling on the floor. He's literally in the thing's claws. I gave him
Or on a
advantage.
cliff.
Doesn't really matter.
I'm just saying.
Doesn't matter anymore because it's not happening anymore. What are you doing, Ben?
First thing, I'm popping that armor up. Second thing, blood mist centered on my location.
Okay.
And that is 1d8. So 4 points of healing, 4 points of damage.
Awesome.
I figured you could use some health. Bummer it
Oh,
wasn't
wait.
more, but
Okay, that was your 2 actions. Are you gonna try to move and disengage or no?
no.
Up next is this guy. It's a D. No, he took the damage, and he's not re-entering it. So yeah. So he's got 2 claws. One claw is reaching out for Ben. One claw is reaching out for Drusilla. First attack will be Ben. Second attack will be Drusilla.
It has 2 claws, but
So
does it only have 1 tail?
I don't know. I don't have a picture of it anymore.
Just a thought.
It just looks like a lobster dog, if I remember correctly. I'm assuming both hit because it's a 25 and a 24 or a 22.
Yeah.
Shit, yeah.
So both of you roll strength.
First, it takes 3 points of damage.
Very good.
That's what I was asking.
Uh,
I thought the poison part was actually like it
And
grapples
20.
and then
No, it's the tentacles in the mouth.
ew. Yeah, I thought it was a tail, like kind of like a scorpion-esque style thing.
Okay, so Donnie, you again managed to avoid the grapple.
Drusilla.
Yeah, Drusilla. Well, it is Donnie. And on the screen it says Donnie. Canervous Bargain, you once again do not. Let me roll damage, and then we'll roleplay this out a bit here. So, Ben, you take 8 damage. And Drusilla, you also take 8 damage. Okay, so since Drusilla rolled a nat 20, I'm going to allow her to do one of 2 things. Either you can completely disengage from this fight, rolling backwards 5 feet, or you can kind of like pull Ben's heel, making it so he kind of ducks.
Sure. Wait, Ben got hit? Okay,
Mhm.
right. Yeah, I pull Ben's heel.
Okay, so Drusilla, somehow magically fucking some feat of random agility or some shit manages to duck under the claw as it kind of like scrapes her cheek, but as she does so, she also grabs Ben's loincloth and pulls him down a little bit so that he does not get grappled, but he gets kind of like a cut across it or some shit like.
I'm just imagining like my shadow smite. This is like this black hand reaches up from the ground, just like gently tugs at his ankle or something.
Hey, wrong leg.
On the bad part, though, you guys are now flanked, and this one also has 2 claws.
Rand. Wait. He gets opportunity attack from the minion.
Sure.
And he also
Go
takes a
ahead.
d8 of damage from entering the
Yeah,
place.
I remember the D8. I'll get to it in a second.
Does
Your
it say-
minion misses.
Oh, jeez.
Okay, so here's the hit roll again. First hit will go to Ben. Second hit to Drusilla. I got an 18 and a 21.
It's all hitting.
And then a D8 of damage. He'll take 7 for entering the blood mist. And then roll damage. Both of you roll strength.
Ooh, a 4 this time.
Okay, Ben, you take 10. Both of you roll strength again to see if you get paralyzed.
The second one also takes a d6 from my armor.
So roll the damage from your armor.
10.
And Drusilla, you take 15. And you're both paralyzed. So, to continue this role play, Drusilla pulling out this like fucking spectacle kind of rolls backwards. She pulls Ben, but as she's pulling Ben, she actually kind of pulls him into the claw's hands, instantly grappling him. I was going to make you roll disadvantage, but you actually you succeeded in avoiding your poison. So roll again. You'll take disadvantage for your poison because you rolled in that one on the avoidance.
Wait, what am I rolling? A strength check?
Not you, Ben. No, you succeed again. So as you're falling back, you kind of fall into the claws of the second Chul as it's coming behind you. Both of you taking decent damage. You also pull Ben back, so his head kind of smacks against the tentacles, but somehow, luckily, he avoids, any of the barbs that poison him. Drusilla, on the other hand, is not so lucky and takes like a tentacle lash to the face and ends up paralyzed.
Sucks.
Kromtech, you are up. Or no, never mind. The guy attacking you is up. I'm sorry.
Don't get my hopes up like that.
I got a 14 and a 24.
Yeah.
I'm guessing that means both hit.
Yeah.
You take 22 damage. Now you're up.
Oh. Okay. Well, I kind of go, I'm like, well, yeah, I go, well, this has been fun, but I hope I don't see you again. And so I'm gonna first cast a dual cast flame swirl on my location.
Mm-hmm.
And then okay. So I was gonna cast a flame swirl and an elemental aura. And then follow that up with dual casting detonate.
So you want to charge detonate twice or just cast it twice in a row? Essentially, it's the same damn thing. 2d6 damage.
Well, I have to charge it for a turn. So I'm gonna charge 2 of them.
Okay.
Um
Oh, okay. I get what you mean. Yeah. Yep. I got it. So roll damage for the flame swirl. Your elemental aura causes entities to cast it on fire.
so it's a
Hey, you
total
know what? Fuck it. Yeah. So you'll get 3d6 of damage. No, 4d6 because you're fire manipulation.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay.
Your fire manipulation is level 2. It gave you an extra damage die.
You said so. It takes 21 points of damage.
Okay.
It's currently on fire.
Yep.
And actually on fire, not just engulfed in fire. And I have 2 clenched fists and they're starting to glow.
Sounds good to me. Drusilla, you paralyzed. So make a strength check to see if you become unparalyzed. Your minion can act, however, though.
Oh, thanks for reminding me. He's gonna try and get a flanking strike to the back of this guy over here.
That doesn't really matter against these guys. He misses.
I mean, it's the thought that counts. Thanks, minion.
13 is enough. You are no longer poisoned.
Cool.
Or no longer paralyzed, but that's the end of your turn.
Okay.
Ben, you're up. You are grappled in the one behind you, but you are not paralyzed.
Oh, wait. When does
What?
the blood mist kick in? On Ben's turn or
Ben's
people's
turn right now.
Yeah, so
All
it's
right.
another D8.
Yep.
So 3.
3 heal and 3 damage.
Nice.
All right, so this guy here
Mhm.
is flanked.
Yes.
I'm gonna try punching him.
Do
Okay.
it.
He's also the one grappling you. The unnatural 20, of course, hits. And the 17 hits as well. What are you? Why is there a weird gray dice and a non-gray dice?
This is
Because I'm
rolling.
rolling with advantage,
Oh, didn't know you could do that.
so I can
Uh,
finally fucking hit.
We
Nat
Oh, it
20 hits.
feels good.
Yep.
I'm back, baby.
The nat 20, double your damage roll, and the rest are regular hits.
man, but we've dealt with this like a couple rounds ago. I had to roll disadvantage, and isn't it like a D8 or an H1 if it's disadvantage higher or something?
DH1. Yeah.
Yeah, DH.
I don't know. You and Ben keep coming up with a whole bunch of new shit that this site does that I
So
didn't
that's
know about.
32 damage.
Oh, that's all of him.
Oh, you think that's cool? Check this out.
That's all him. I know jack.
What the hell? How'd you put a D20 in the middle of the floor?
There's all sorts of stuff that this thing can do.
I don't know jack shit about this site. That's all Ben.
The only thing I know is that you can do somehow. I remember being able to make it so you actually like click and roll the dice across the board.
Yeah, the 3D dice.
Yeah.
Processors hate it.
Oh, it slows my computer or something fierce, so that's why I don't
Yeah,
do it anymore.
melt your computer with this one easy trick.
Pretty
Um
much.
anyway, that guy is done. So he's out of the turn order.
Oh, and I heal for half of that, so that would
Yep.
be 16.
Yes, you do. But that was 2 actions for you, so you are done as well.
Yep.
So as you pummel this guy's tentacle face as he's holding you, Drusilla falls out kind of on one knee. She did manage to unparalyze herself, but she's kind of she wasn't expecting to be dropped. And you kind of fall down, but at the same exact time, the one that's on the other side of you is like, ooh, they're free now, and he's gonna attack both of you. A 21 to Ben and an 11 to Drusilla.
Misses me.
Ben, roll strength, please. And you take 8 damage.
All right. Well,
You are grappled.
they take 6.
Oh, nice. A max roll. Okay. So, as Drusilla kind of, like I said, like she falls to one knee, the claw that was going for her just kind of passes over her head. But as you were standing prepped and ready to punch some more, you kind of take the claw right to your midsection and he grips onto you.
Biggity.
Roll make another strength, please. You do manage to avoid the tentacles again, though.
Missed me with that hentai shit.
And he takes fire damage, so that's 4. And he's going to squeeze the fire mage that just lit him on fire. I got a 12 and a 19.
I'm flat-footed, right?
You're grappled. I
So
don't know if
yeah,
that equals flat-footed.
oh no, it's touch. So that's no armor. Yeah, that hits.
Yep. Okay. 24 damage.
We're hitting once. Oh,
Twice.
that's both. Oh, you bastard.
And you're up.
uh, yeah, I'm just gonna. Yeah, they go off. So
Because you're flame I can't talk. Because your flame manipulation, it's 2d6 plus 2 for all fire spells. So your detonate is 2d6 per detonate. So that would be 4d6.
Yeah, sorry. I'm catching on MP.
I need a haircut. 24 damage. Oh no, that was my roll. $21 damage. So this guy is singed, blackened, and just like squeezing you as you try to melt him, seeing whose endurance lasts longer.
I mean, yeah. Dual flame swirl once again. Full send.
Okay. I think it's been 2 turns since you cast these ones.
Oh,
Those
they're
ones
all
gone.
gone. Another 18.
Okay. You burn him.
Yeah, I hope so. He's taken like 10 fire or 10 fire hits. Oh, you mean he's dead? Okay.
Yeah.
I just collapse. Just plop.
Okay. Drusilla, you're up.
Because for all I know, like he's still grappled onto me, even though like, yeah. Sorry, continue.
I'm gonna have minion sprint, just straight up sprint, so I get the flanking bonus.
Not gonna work.
Hopefully, not gonna work.
No, because this is a ramp, and you two are covering it. He would have to go all the way around and up.
He's athletic. Maybe he could get like boom over here and then climb back up.
No.
No. Okay. I'm gonna just try and swing at this guy
Do
4
it.
times.
Do it. I will say you guys are doing much better this time than last time when Ben decided to fully heal the enemy. Okay, the 19 hits, the 7 misses, 12 misses, or the 11 misses,
Debatable.
the 13 misses.
Damn. All these rolls.
Only 1 hits.
Takes 10 physical and 6 shadow.
Okay.
16 damage.
Ben, you're up. You are grappled, but you are not paralyzed.
All right, first thing, blood mist is gone.
Yep, that's why I deleted it.
Good for that. Um, oh, why get fancy now? I'm just gonna punch him some more. I will attempt to punch him some more. I'm not gonna get cocky. You know how the dice feel about me.
I'm gonna trade all of my hit points for all of his.
Yeah, I was waiting for a blood pool.
Bro, if I could pull 60 HP and dump that into like a plus 10 to hit, I would do it in a fucking heartbeat. You have no idea. I've had it with these lobsters.
Miss. Hit. Miss.
Ooh,
Hit.
they giveth and taketh.
Mm-hmm.
Double. Nat 20. That's more than just a hit.
Shit, I
Yeah,
should have
double
walked.
the damage roll.
I always forget
So
to
that's
reposition myself.
7, so that's 24 points of damage.
Okay.
And that is my turn.
Sorry, I should have gone behind him when I had the chance.
Could've done worse.
Advantage is always nice.
First attack to Ben, second attack to Drusilla. An 11 and a 24, 22.
22 for me.
Yep.
It hits.
Roll strength,
He
please.
misses me.
You take 14 damage.
13.
You are grappled. Roll again.
15.
You are not paralyzed.
Yay!
Tech, you're up.
I'm sitting here, and I kind of like scoot myself, like pry the claw out, kind of like lean up against the chair that's at the table, and I look up and I see they're all right there, and I'm like, well, can't really help out there. And then I'm like, wait, maybe. And then I want to cast the flame, just one flame sphere.
Mm-hmm.
And it's gonna be here.
So you're going for radiant damage.
Yeah, that's a it gets one.
Yeah.
1d6 plus if I get a plus one.
Not for the radiant damage. For the attack itself, yes. Radiant damage, no.
Okay, 1d6. 3.
Okie dokie. Is that it for you?
Yep.
Okay, Drusilla, you're up.
Okay, well, there's a giant fireball there. I'm not getting on the other side of him now.
You're also grappled.
Oh, shit. Right. Well, I mean, this guy's got to be on his way out. 4 swings.
You know, you've said that like 6 times already.
I was about to say, how many times have I said that? Probably about this guy specifically.
Way too many for him to still be around.
Yeah, 16 hits, 15 misses, 6 misses, and the 21 hits. You get 2 hits.
Here, let's do that. He takes 18 damage. I added a plus 10 modifier because I won't add a plus 5 to each of them.
I mean,
And
that's what I
then
normally do.
That's what I do too.
I don't usually do that. I did it now. And he takes. Wait.
It's dead.
Okay.
Okay, so it's dead. This has been a grueling battle, but sadly, I do have to call it relatively quickly. So this is going to be a quick outro. We will be back. I'm free next Friday. Are you guys free next Friday?
Free next Friday.
Yep.
The 8th. No, my step parents are showing up that day.
Okay,
They're
so
delivering
Thursday?
my Christmas gift.
Ooh, that sounds pretty. We doing Thursday then?
Works for me.
Can do Thursday.
Thursday it is. I do apologize for the relatively quick and abrupt leaving, but I have some parental things I need to take care of within the next 10 minutes.
You don't have to be a
So
daddy yet. You can at least like set the scene for the end of the battle.
you could at least let me finish before you interrupt me.
No.
So as we sit here, the group's winded again, exhausted. They continue to try to challenge the treasure area and are continually finding it much harder than the beginning was. Next week, we'll see whether or not they decide to push for one of the 2 empty rooms. The one on the left, they do know has at least 2 dryers in it.
Wait, you lie.
The
They're
one
not
on
empty.
the one on the right, they do not know if it is empty or not. Will they continue their search for treasure, or will they heal up and just finally take on the fucking boss and get done with this floor? Who knows? My guess is they're going to do the dumb thing and attack the Driders. I'll see you all next week, Thursday.
And I was saying you could at least like wrap up the battle before you did your outro. That was my point.
I did. I wrapped up the battle
No,
in
you
my
said
outro.
you said the guy was dead, and then you're like, all right, and now I'm gonna end the call, and
That's
this.
because I
Like I
have to
said,
go be an adult.
yeah, you don't have to be a daddy yet. You still got some
Yes, I
time.
do. Not really. I got stuff I got to do. I will talk to you guys later.
Later.
Be that way.
Later.
Adios, folks.